Ah,
Hey, wait a minute. That's the same picture on the back of the heel of the boot.
duh. Well, that's where it comes from.
So it's Primitivo, though, different grape from the last one. So
right.
this is one of the wines that we were able to procure from an importer who needed to move a bunch of wines. So we're able to put them in the Vintners series when the wines really command a pedigree of much higher than that. But, $12.99 for more. And this is a Primitivo, which I had this discussion with the guy from Ridge, the winemaker, about Zinfandel and Primitivo and all that stuff.
That was Dave.
Eric.
Oh, the new winemaker. I'm talking
So when I was down at this tasting that they were honoring my father at this thing in Escondido, she had made now what's the appellation? I mean, what is it, Escondido? But she had made a Primitivo and a Zin. They were totally different. So DNA, aren't they the same?
DNA, they're exactly the same. Also, exactly the same as Plavik Mali from Croatia, which is where it originated.
That's where it originated, right? That's the conversation I had. So you
But,
really know what you're talking about.
But what this tells you, or it should tell you, I don't know if it tells him, is that the most important part of the wine is where the grapes are grown. I mean, this is grown in southern Italy. You taste the Zinfandel that's grown in California, particularly Napa or Sonoma, or the Sierra foothills, and they're markedly different. It's the same grape.
This is deceiving because you look at the color, and it's in a 14, so it's a 13, so it's a little older, and it's starting to show that wonderful brick color that you see. But the fruit component is like in your face.
That's right. No, it's but
It's
that's
crazy.
part of the grape too, And the fact is they're pretty warm down there, so they get some good ripeness. It's got stony soils, so the wines are going to be a little leaner than most.
That is so fun. That's a really fun wine. This is the fun part of wine. This is the funnest part. I got friends that want to stock their cellars. They build new cellars. Can you give me some cab, Napa cab? Can you give me some, what's it called, Dow? And can you get me some of this? I'm like, no, I want to get you stuff like this,
Well,
so that you can taste it with foods that are different and try something else. No, can you give me some Dow cab?
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Ridge cab. This is a 98 for me. I think it's better than
Delicious. Yeah, 97. I mean, it's so
$12.99
good.
if you want more.
$12.99 is really fab. I mean, first of all, you can't get good Zins in California for $12.99. Not that you could compare this to a California Zin because it's very, very different. Yeah, it's the same grape, but it's like saying, they get steel from Japan and they, and they make a BMW and then they make a Ford Taurus. How come the cars are different?
Yeah, right.
You
mean like the cheesy Japanese knives I bought on Instagram?
Oh. Well, yeah, except you can spend more money for a Japanese knife than anything else in the world, for crying out loud.
I'll tell you that story. On the flip side, this is the Primitivo from Manduria, and this from the winery San Donaci.
Easy for you to say.
Cheers.